pieces.
Parts and pieces.
Sports is sports.
Oh, jinx. All right, hey, we are live from Hazel Green, Alabama, where it's snowing outside. It's Air-Cooled Customs, the world's premier VW and early Porsche restoration company, and we've stumbled onto a big mess.
Plethora of
Actually,
parts.
this is very organized. So
It's a plethora of parts.
a plethora of parts, a veritable plethora.
There you go.
Try to say that 5 times. So what are you doing?
Sorting parts for Caden's Beetle.
Mm-hmm.
Figuring out what we're going to use, what we're not going to use, what we have to clean and refurbish.
So some of these parts all came in on the Beetle. And
They were on the car. The car was a complete car when it came in.
nice.
We tore every bit of it apart.
And that's our first step, actually, right? We
That is the
take
very
it all
first
apart,
step. Yep. Take it all apart, put
bag
it in
it,
bags,
tag it.
tag it. So we can do this later.
All right, let me ask this question: who is the king of tags in this shop?
It's Spook.
It's Spook? Oh, I
It
thought
is
it was
Spook.
going to be Floyd
It's Spook or Floyd. Floyd's bad with the tags with
with the wire
the
things.
wire tags. He'll
Yeah.
tag a car in a heartbeat.
Yes.
The car
yes, he
itself.
will. Oh, I know.
Because he can't remember what it is.
Well, that's probably a good thing
That's
because
probably
if
a
he
good thing.
needs that reminder,
Yeah.
it's good to have
As
that
far as
reminder.
doing this, it's Spook.
That's awesome. And now we have, this is a new edition, relatively new, right? Where we've got a whole bookcase full of parts for a certain vehicle.
Yep, parts for Caden and for Betty Bus. The metal parts are for Betty Bus and the top parts are all for Caden.
Oh, okay. And the shelves are labeled, I see. That's
Yep.
great. Hey, Slocum, how are you?
A little bit of
Got-
organization.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's see what else is going on, guys. We got Ron's double cab, which now has high build on it. Hey, Essa, roll tide. Wait, who said roll tide? Why did you even say that?
Tide?
What is that? I don't even have my roll tide shirt on today.
We're from Alabama.
I have an A shirt because my last name's Anderson. People
Yeah.
always say roll tide when they see it, and I'm like, what?
So we are
Oh,
doing fine tuning.
Yes.
Well, I am. I'm slowly chasing stone around the bus.
Ah, you're gonna catch him?
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna loop him?
I'm gonna lose him here. No, we're just doing tune up final tune before it goes back into sealer.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll do one more scratch layer to get mechanical adhesion.
Okay.
Get some color, get some clear on it. I'm going to start doing some black testing on this one probably end of the week.
Nice.
So I got to get some decks done. And so if you guys are interested, we'll have some black on black logo decks up for sale here probably in a couple weeks.
Oh, that'll be cool.
So-
On aircoolcustoms.com.
Aircoolcustoms.com.
In the shop.
In the shop.
Actually, store, right? It says, no, it does say shop, you're right.
I don't know. I think, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Just go through the little clicky thing. And
Go through the clicky thing. He says, what the fuck are you doing?
Working! What are you doing?
It's
Who is it?
Drayberg.
Draper. I am long blocking. I am doing the final tune, dude.
So this is a single cab, a
Double cab.
double cab, 1961. Double cab. This is actually, for a client, this is his second vehicle with Air-Cooled Customs. These are not cheap, so that's pretty cool. Are you serious? So what's the job?
What's the job? It's building cars every day. So in the tune, I think you're asking about the tuning.
It's a life,
It's a lifestyle.
it's an adventure, it's an
So-
addiction.
Anytime that we've got a really light coat of filler, you'll notice we have like a hard edge here.
Yeah.
And you can't, it's at the point where you can't really see it or feel it, but I know it's there just from experience.
Right.
So I run some carbon, some dust on top of this, which is just a blocking powder, and blocking, you see a small black ridge right there in between the two materials. So I've got a flexible block with a steel blade and some 320, and I'm going over all of the filler spots and just kind of cleaning them up a little bit.
Ooh, that's deep.
Yeah, just taking out those edges. So when I get done with it, it's like there's still you see the hard line right there?
Yeah.
So this is a black on black car.
It's going to show like crazy.
Yeah. Well, you'll see a line of black where the light doesn't reflect back correctly, even if it's a level surface.
Right.
So over here,
Oh, we have Youngstone.
Lift your mask. You can talk.
So smart to
Hi.
wear that because you get a little dusty back here, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Are you sneezing yellow yet?
Not yet.
Oh, wow.
Hawk and loogies though.
Hawk and loogies that are yellow?
That's about it.
Really nice. How many times did you do this? Do you mean like how many vehicles have we built? What do you think?
Oh, good Lord. How many cars have we built over the last 11 years? Good Lord.
Probably close to 100.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
to
about 100.
We've had our hands in.
I think we got somebody new on our hands. Can you take us back to where there's nice shiny stuff to look at, or
Sure.
is that?
Yeah. This got shot.
You want to see some stuff?
This got shot this morning, and we pulled it out of the booth and brought it into here. This is our prep room, so let me get some more light on in here.
All right, this is a vehicle. We did not build this one, but we are fixing it because it had an unfortunate encounter with a deer.
Yeah, they didn't even get to keep the deer.
No, deer ran off.
So.
And this one's what year?
73. Be careful behind
Yeah,
you.
I'm watching. 73.
73 or 74 Type 1 standard.
Standard Beetle.
Yep.
And can you show us what's in there, or is that a problem to open up?
No.
I think we got good stuff in there we're going to look at.
Yeah, but it's really low light.
Very good. All right, so we're not going to go. Oh, and it's freezing in there.
Yes.
All right, that is a bus.
is
This is
another
another bus. Okay, that's it, folks. Back there is another bus.
And we have a notchback back there.
And a notchback. So very, very cool.
All that stuff is in production, but we have it up on hold. So this is a new hood. It got shot this morning.
Very nice.
I got a color sand. I've got a little bit of dirt in it. I'll have this back over to the assembly floor probably Thursday morning.
Okay.
And paint's still kind of soft, but
Yeah.
this is more of a favor to a previous client.
Right, and it's kind of, it's almost harder to do, like this is, you know.
We have a real hard time doing this
Like,
kind of
hey,
work.
match my used paint.
We can match the paint. We actually have
But, and the finish, and I mean,
the
what
finish.
do we do here?
The
We
finish,
do,
I cannot. The finish is not. I can't. I refuse to actually match factory finishes.
can't, because it's, I mean, you can, but that's not what we do.
No.
You're not wired that way.
No, I want shiny pocket perkins and.
Exactly. So,
I go crazy. I go a little nuts on this one because I'm sitting there envisioning the car when it's done. So we have
Right.
this air-cooled customs basically front nose, and the rest of the car was painted by somebody named Joe 13 years ago, and
yeah,
so-
tape and spray.
tape and spray, and I think it's got at least 3 layers on it. So everything we did, we took it back to bare steel,
Great, yeah.
and then put all the new parts in,
That's
did
a hard
primer,
thing.
parts, surfacer, the whole. There's not even surfacer on the damn on the original pieces.
Oh, wow.
So somebody missed a bunch of steps.
Yeah.
So I can only guarantee what I shoot, and if I shoot it, it goes back to bare steel.
There you go.
So,
All right, we're going to go see what Damn It John is doing.
he's not being
No, for a change. Not making a racket for a change, huh? And again, when you're making noise, you're making money. So. Yeah. So tell me what you have done with Betty Bus most recently. This is Betty Bus, folks. She was rusty and
I did this today.
she was like a tetanus risk before. You did that?
I got it tacked in Thursday last week,
Yeah, I thought so.
and
Yeah.
got it fully welded up. Got it welded up on the inside of there, and there's a result of my day's work.
There you go.
There is a
Dust
size.
in the wind.
There is a size 12
Girls,
boot
get
for
on.
reference.
There you go. Yeah, that's good. It's good to see that. That's awesome. It's getting there, and
One
so
piece at
John
a
does
time.
some of our rough metal work. He's studying welding in school, and does a good job. So when we take vehicles in and then get them blasted, what usually comes back? Less.
A percentage less of vehicle.
A significant percentage less.
Not necessarily significant. It depends on the vehicle. With
Right.
Betty, we got significantly less back.
Like less, the bottom 6 to 12 inches?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gone. So.
Whereas Caden's was polar opposite.
Right.
When Caden's came back, we had her.
Oh, I know. It's incredible. It's
Yeah.
like, and I think a lot of it is where the car has been stored. Has it been
Yeah.
driven in Florida or New York State?
New York.
Yeah, New York State is. Man, they get the snow, so they got the salt, and it does not do good things.
Nope.
But the thing is if we had left it, like a lot of places, I think would have just been like, let's just Bondo that up. It would be okay. And the thing is the rest would still...
Yeah.
You know.
Eventually the Bondo will fall out.
Right. The rest will eat everything. So, yeah, here's like... That's what comes back. That's like before we've worked on it too much, but... Yeah.
So dented out.
Oh, yeah, the ugly dent.
Crusty.
It's pretty bad.
And
So how many times has Betty Bus bitten you? Yep.
Let's not talk about
Love
that.
bites. It's love bites.
It might be love bites, but I've lost count.
Yes, exactly. She's very, very affectionate. I've gotten bitten by Betty Bus. I don't even
There's
work on
one.
her. Yeah.
It's a baby one, but it's there.
She's nibbling for sure. And why is it on a rotisserie?
It's not actually rotisserie.
What is it?
But it's
It's like
just some legs so we can tilt it up on its.
Because you can't get to it otherwise.
Well, yeah. The main reason is that all these
right
down in here were rusted out.
Oh yeah.
All of these were rusted out, and as you see, I even had to come in here and.
Yeah. And the alternative was flip her completely upside down and stand on a ladder, which is.
Well, we actually put it on an actual rotisserie, and they put it at about the same angle.
It almost
and
tipped, right?
It almost
That
tipped.
was scary.
Yeah, and apparently it was right next to Ferguson's.
Yes, I
deal,
remember
and
that. Yes.
I wasn't here that
I was
day.
here.
I heard stories, and I
No,
went.
all of a sudden, they're like, all the guys are over there holding the bus, and I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, oh, I almost tipped. I'm like, onto Fergie. Great.
Yeah, I heard those stories, and I just kind of huddled up into a
I
little
know.
ball and
Go to your
twitched.
happy place, yeah. All right, well, it's looking good. We'll check back in with you next time. And let's go see. We still have Lady Anne, who is playing with glue.
Hands getting high.
Anne's getting high with the glue.
Yes.
Hey, Omar. Are you starting to see colors? Are you smell colors?
Smell colors. Not
Hey,
yet.
Jazz.
Almost.
So, yeah. So, what are you working on? And you don't need to say, you could say, you know, it's Mr. M's.
This is a door card.
A door card.
Yeah. And
Not to be confused with a dork card.
no, and it's kind of difficult working with leather because it stretches when you sew it, and it was straight when I cut it. And
They
sewed
want
it together.
Omar wants
and
to know if you need any help.
Who?
Omar.
Oh, sure.
Sure, come on over.
But
The
yeah.
fumes will be your pay, right?
Right.
Enjoyable fumes or something.
But
Oh, there we go.
anyway,
There's
so
Jazz
yeah,
back
it's kind of all warped out of shape from sewing. And
Yeah.
I've gotta kind of coax it back to where it needs to be.
Yeah. Well, it's
A little
coming
bit.
along.
I'm trying to make it.
This is a door card for one of our Beetles that we're building. What year is his? 65.
I think
Right?
so.
I think
Yeah.
it's a 65.
Yeah.
And total custom interior, total custom exterior. This is like, I mean, this guy decided, you know what? It's time to buy a car, a really nice car. He knew he could buy anything he wanted to buy, and he decided he wanted a total custom classic VW. So it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And lots of custom details that you wouldn't even really know they were there unless you know. So kind of cool. But Anne has designed this interior and working hard on it. So we just started having interiors available here, and it's going to be probably no time at all before we have Anne so busy that she's like, let's just pitch a tent in the back for you, or you know, build a little mini apartment or something, because it's very hard to find somebody who can do interiors, who knows what they're doing, and to be able to have that. You know, we do VWs and early Porsches in the shop for the restorations, but we can do an interior for anything. So somebody's going to probably roll an RV in here, and you'll be like, okay, I'm busy for the next year.
Yeah.
That's a lot of real estate. All right, and there's Mr. Chaz back there.
Aww.
Puppy. He wore himself out.
I guess so.
That's great. Yeah, he was playing
See
with
his little
Belle.
paws.
Yeah, he's very, that's cute. That's really cute. All right. Well, and Crazy Uncle Floyd is still in Thailand or Cambodia. Where is he now? Cambodia? I think he's in Cambodia. Far, far away, wearing funny hats, and that is his workspace. But all right, folks, we'll turn the camera off for the evening. And Fort Rucker, I have no idea. We're in Hazel Green, Alabama. Where's Fort Rucker?
Fort Rucker's down in the Dothan. What is the other?
Oh, like by Mobile.
No, further
Dothan.
north than that. What is the other name of the town? My aunt used to live down there because her ex-husband was in the army.
All right.
And he ended up stationed at Fort Rucker. Ozark.
Ozark. Okay. So
It's down in the Ozark.
see, we're
Dothan.
very. Oh, you're moving there. Okay, that's cool, Omar. Yeah, we try to give information. We try to be as helpful as we can be.
Yeah, that's a couple hours south of here.
Yeah, a couple hours south. We're at the very top of Alabama, north of Huntsville. Like, you can almost spit on Tennessee from here. And so, yeah, we're in Hazel Green, but on your way down, come check us out. So, say goodbye to the nice people, John.
Bye, people. Have a great evening. Bye, people.